Greetings to you all. This is the Assume Seneb Wellness Podcast. This is Priestess Amachi tuning in 2024. This is the first podcast of 2024, the Gregorian calendar. I wanted to chime in and see how things are going in the 2024 January cycle. It's going by pretty fast. Today is the 20th, I think, of January. Let me check the calendar. It's actually the 21st. And we are moving right ahead. You know, some people have said it didn't feel like this shift happened, as we do know, like I said in the last podcast of 2023, that it is a cycle. We're still in the middle of winter, and it actually this is the first month of being in winter for a full month. Today is literally like a month ago we had the winter solstice. So it's been a month, and the end of December was pretty busy. Me and the Healing Collective I'm a part of, we participated in Kwanzaa. That was pretty good, successful. The night of the 31st, we did our annual healing prayers and home rituals that we do just to bring in the new cycle of the 2024 cycle. And that included our prayers for protection and prosperity and abundance, health. Of course, health is number one. And we did some pretty intense prayers and heartfelt prayers during that night. I was definitely praying that people weren't going to be shooting a lot in the air. I did hear some shooting further away this year, not as close to the house as usual, which I'm very glad, because it actually brings up some anxiety for me to hear people carelessly shooting in the air. So this year was a little better than in previous years. And after that, I literally caught the flu and was in the bed for 6 days. And I feel like it was like Spirit wanted to sit me down and purify me. It was a purification that happened. I literally had a temperature, and I think the body was purifying from all of the things that I said I wanted to do on a spiritual level, and on a physical level, it was removing a lot of the stress, a lot of the worry and anxiety, some of the spiritual work that I did at Kwanzaa. I think a lot of that was purifying for me. So I was home in the bed with the flu for 6 days, and I did a lot of reflecting, and I'm thankful that I'm in a position where I could stay home for 6 days and sleep and rest. I'm thankful, and I'm moving forward. Like I said, today is the 21st. So yeah, yesterday, the 20th, we had a big shift. We moved from the Capricorn era and sun sign into Pluto time in Aquarius, and we are now in the Aquarius season. Aquarius went into the sun went into Aquarius yesterday, as well as Pluto moved into Aquarius after being in Capricorn for about 16 years. So that's a big shift. I know a lot of the cardinal signs are very happy that shift has finally happened, especially Capricorns. after being in Pluto being in Capricorn for 16 years. Very intense. It could be very intense depending on the degree of Pluto where it hits in the chart. So that was a big announcement for a lot of people yesterday about the big shift. And some people are even saying that is literally the beginning of the age of Aquarius. And earlier in the week, Monday. It's either Monday or Tuesdays. I can't keep up with the days, y'all, but we had a huge shift in the Indian cosmology, as saying that we were moving out of the Kali Yuga era, and that was a big conversation online and in the different spiritual metaphysical communities. So of course a lot of people did a lot of prayers and rituals around that. It was saying that the Kali Yuga time was one of the most stressful times, chaos and loss of values and morals and all kind of destruction on the planet. And we have seen that. So this time is supposed to be moving into a better era. I'm going to get the name of it and come back. I have to find that information. I took part in those prayers because anytime a collective comes together for something positive, I'm really trying to be a part of it. I am very discerning, but as you know, Indian culture, Vedic, really Hindu culture, is very old. And a lot of these people are saying some of the same things around the world in terms of moving into these different ages and eras. So it was some powerful prayers said, chants were said, prayers were said for your personal growth, personal as well as parents and family and the collective. And I'm really, really happy I participated in that. And when we come back, I'm going to talk about some other things I've been doing, as well as talk more about this Pluto in Aquarius. All right. I'll talk with you in a moment. Peace and love.